Ha ha ha, baby! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Texan. It's that time of the year to go ahead and show you guys my Panthers theme team. We do this every single year, and no matter who we have out there rocking the jersey, we got to build this team. So this team has had a lot of turnover in the past, year? They lost Greg Olsen, the best tight end in Panthers history. Fight me if you don't agree with that statement. They lost the best linebacker in franchise history when my man Mcculla retired. He saw what was going on the field and like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more, man, and I can't blame it. Go ahead and get healthy, man. You ain't ever got to worry about getting another concussion ever again, so I'm glad my man is going to be doing better and not having to deal with those head injuries. Then they fired Ron Rivera, which was about 6 years too late. Ron Rivera should have got fired when Andy Reid became available, because if that was the case, the Panthers could be what the Chiefs are right now. Then we got a new coach, Rhule from Baylor, who hired some people that he worked with, which is fine. Got rid of Norv Turner, which I thought was actually a really good offensive coordinator, because Cam was doing crazy before his shoulder fell off, basically. And I like the offense, but they decided to go in a new direction, which is fine. I thought they might bring Cam back. They said they were going to bring Cam back, but they never had any intention on bringing him back based off of them trying to trade him and then releasing him after everybody gets their quarterback in free agency. Cam could have been with the Raiders. He could have been with the Colts. He could have been with a litany other teams, but they decided to release him after the fact. And now he's in New England, which I think is the best case for him because the season actually takes place. He is going to have a monstrous year. Book it. Come back to this video when he and the Patriots win like 10, 11 games and he's out here having MVP type numbers. But if he doesn't do that, do not come back to this video. Just mind your business and keep it moving. I say all that to say this, man. For the past 4 to 5 years, I have been creating this Panthers theme team. I'm used to always having Cam Newton. I'm used to always having Greg Olsen. I'm used to always having Mcculla as well as surrounding parts. But now this theme team is a completely different look. But since the team is no longer built around Cam Newton and the team is no longer built around Mcculla, it is time to introduce you into a new era. Welcome to the Christian McCaffrey era. What it do, baby? We got ourselves a new coin sponsor, one that I'm very happy to present you guys. It's none other than the Mutt Reserve, my Madden Ultimate Team coin site. So if you guys are interested in buying or selling a Madden Ultimate Team coins, check it out and be sure to use code TEXAS at checkout for 15% off. Before we show you the theme team, we're going to show you the price breakdown of how this thing went, right? So we paid 170,000 coins for McCaffrey. Then live on stream yesterday, I went ahead and bought every single card I needed for the Panthers theme team, which I want to say ran me about 200,000 coins buying the power-ups, buying some of the elites, as well as buying all the gold. So it was a long stream. If you guys missed it, don't miss the next one. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as hit that notification button to get alerted whenever I upload or stream here on the tube. Then I went ahead and got Charles Johnson, who I believe cost me not that much because it sets one of the easier team diamonds to do, so I want to say maybe 100,000 coins. Then I realized how expensive it was to go ahead and power him up to a 90 overall. You need like 3,400 trainings, somewhere in that ballpark, which is equivalent to like 150,000 coins you're buying at 50 coins per, which is what I had to pay because the market ended up jumping up. Had about 89 overall for 150,000 coins. I was beyond despondent at that point, but we got my man Kim all the way up because he wanted to go ahead and check out his glitchy ability at that tier 3 slot. Yo, this Charles Johnson could be monstrous for not only my theme team, but for your guys' teams as well. And we're not done. We also used the training that we had left over to go ahead and get our players kimmed out on offense with balanced O and then on defense with balanced D, as well as using some of the training points we had left over to go ahead and upgrade our coach, our stadium, and our uniforms to be in gold. Grand total, we probably spent over 550,000 coins. I think that's a fair amount for this theme team. Fortunately for me, I don't got the best players to be out here buying. I can only imagine how expensive it is to buy players for the Ravens, for the 49ers, for the Patriots. Good luck to those buying players for those specific theme teams. If you guys happen to need a little bit extra coin or some players bought, hit up the link in the description and use code TEXT at checkout for 15% off. Now we can finally go ahead and reveal the roster that we got constructed. Our Panther theme team is coming in at an 81 overall. We got 50 out of 50 for +2 speed, +2 to strength, +2 to agility, change of direction. as well as acceleration and +1s to everything else. Our balance though is at 20 out of 25 for a +1 catch, carry, run block, throw on the pressure, throw power. I already know a whole list off. I'm sorry, I'm just trolling right now. But we got the offense constructed, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, not that great, but we got it done, man. So let's start with the offensive line. We got Russell Mcculla out here. 79 overall left tackle. We got Andrew Norwell, who's basically been the Panthers left guard for the past like 3 years, despite the fact he has been in, Jacksonville, which is hilarious to me. The Panthers have not, on their theme team at least, had a good left guard for 3 years. Makes no sense. But yeah, 81 strength, hemmed up, 85 awareness, 81 pass block, as well as he has 81 pass block finesse, 82 pass block finesse, 81 pass block power with 79 run block. And run block, power, and finesse do not matter. So that is our best lineman that we have on the team right now, at least until we get some more of these team builders, which hopefully is going to be a monthly thing. If not, we're going to be struggling pretty heavy right now. There's no chance we're probably going to get any of these linemen upgraded until Football Outsiders come out, and maybe heavyweights, maybe. That's going to be something we can look forward to. Matt Paradis came up to an 80 from 79. Michael Schofield, as well as Taylor Moat, up to an 80 from 79. Then we got Ian Thomas at tight end. I'm going to miss Greg Olsen, a matchup nightmare. That was the most broken ability in Madden last year, and I used it to win a lot of my Panther theme team games. Because without it, I would have been losing every single one because this team happened to have no weapons besides McCaffrey, besides a shitty Cam Newton, and besides that tight end until later on in the year. Ian Thomas got some big shoes to fill. I'm pretty sure he can't do it, but we're going to try our best. Receiver-wise, without this Andre Johnson being out here, it would be DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and Curtis Samuel, who are all at, 88, 89 speed. Not too bad speed-wise, and Andre Johnson out here looking pretty monstrous. Quarterback, we got Teddy Two Gloves, 85 overall. And this is the best team builder quarterback, I believe, that they have in the game right now. We got Daniel Jones, and then we have the Sam Darnold. This Teddy Two Gloves is actually really solid. So he has 80 speed on the theme team, so 78 without it. 87 throw power, which is up there. Look at Big Ben, compared pretty nicely to that. 86 short, 83 mid, as well as 80 deep. So if there's anything like last year, the throw accuracy thresholds are usually around 80 is what it was last year. So if it's like that this year, he's going to hit every single pass for me without missing anything outside of when he's under pressure. 83 throw under pressure, and then 81 throw on the run and 78 play action. So Teddy Two Gloves actually is a pretty solid quarterback, and he actually has good throw accuracies, which I'm not used to having unless I have a 95 overall Cam Newton, which I usually get around April. Going to get into the last piece on the offense, which is going to be this Christian McCaffrey. I'm going to run this man into the ground because he is my only weapon outside of Andre Johnson I can rely upon on this team. But this dude's out here with 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 agility, 92 carry, 81 catching with the 92 change of direction, which I'm hearing is amazing online. I don't really feel it in solo challenges because them things be on some weird different levels of stuff, but online, people are saying McCaffrey is really, really good. And I'm going to see how that change direction ends up playing out for me, man, because that is probably the highest you can get right now at running back. I would assume besides getting Barry Sanders, maybe Warwick Dunn. So I think that's going to go crazy for us. What sucks about McCaffrey, though, compared to other running backs is the fact that he is a receiving running back archetype, which I really despise that they made him that again this year. I understand he catches a lot of passes out of the backfield, but he also had 1,000 yards rushing, so why not have something hybrid where he can be a receiving / running back and get both abilities? Because the impact that it has of him being a receiving back is that the abilities he can get are ass. He can get energized, which is pretty solid, replenish his stamina after successful skill move performed, but ability tier slot 2, he just gets receiving back stuff, which can be very vital if you're passing the ball a lot, but I want jukebox. I want to be able to get it, I want to be able to juke dudes out their shoes with my Energizer active and just keep chaining stuff, but unfortunately, I cannot do that with these crazy abilities because they decided to make a receiving back. I can throw on Matchup Nightmare and see if that makes a difference this year against linebacker matchup, but I doubt that Matchup Nightmare works like it did last year to where you were able to just moss every linebacker in the game because of the animation that triggered. So that is the full Panthers theme team offense. Let's go ahead and get into the defense and see what we have out here. So again, not as sad as the offense. We got a few elites at some spots, got some cornerbacks, and we have some users that we can definitely have some fun with. So we got Trey Boss. Hopefully gets a card sometime soon because he'll have speed and hit power and nothing else, which I'm completely fine with. We got Jeremy Chin over here, the rookie they drafted. I believe, what, 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th round? I don't be paying attention like that. But they got this Chin guy out here at the safety spot who is 6'3", and now with the +2 speed that he's going to be getting, he has 90 speed with 92 acceleration with only 78 man, 75 zone, but 86 hit power. Cornerback, we got Aeneas Williams out here who is needed for this Panthers theme team, who, by the way, gets a +2 chemistry now to any theme team, which is fantastic. Opposite of Aeneas Williams, you got Dante Jackson, 92 speed, 89 acceleration with 89 agility. Hopefully he can do some damage for us in coverage because he has all that speed. I doubt he's going to be able to keep up with like some crazy route runners. All I care about is him not getting beat over the top. With 92 speed, that should not happen at all. Then we got Eli Apple, and we got this TJ Green, who I have no idea who this guy is. I don't know where he came from. I don't know nothing about him. Bro, look at his card. Look, he's 6'3" and 87 speed. Why? I'm gonna play this guy at the nickel corner slot, or what I might do is play Dante Jackson at nickel corner slot and then throw in TJ Green when the game starts, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be playing Eli Apple at all on this team. Like, he's out here, but he's not getting no burn. He's not getting, he's 6'1". He might get some burn. I'll change my mind that fast. Now, moving on to the front seven, we got a big hole out here, right? We're missing Luke. Major, man. Hoping that we can get some upgrades to the linebacking core throughout the year. But once Sam Mills gets upgraded, obviously that's gonna help us out a lot. But this could be a gold linebacker here for a while. Tahir Whitehead could be gold here for a while too. So we're gonna be very, very slow being able to move around the field with these low change direction linebackers. So I'm gonna need these guys to get upgraded, or I'm gonna need an Eric Reed flashback, or just something along the lines where I can kind of get by until we can get the Sam Mills fully maxed out. And until we get them all the way upgraded, we're gonna rely heavily on our front four. I'm hoping these guys get to the quarterback, especially now that we got Charles Johnson all the way Kim'd up and with the abilities that he can get. But hoping Brian Burns with his speed can get past that right tackle or left tackle. Hoping this K'Wan Short can just bull rush past the center. Same thing with Gerald McCoy. And then Charles Johnson, man. This man's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this dude's ratings. You guys, I'm telling you, you might want to pick him up for your regular smegular degular mutt team, because he might actually get out here and perform pretty well. So 79 speed on the theme team. On your team, we have 77 speed, but he has good block shed at 88, and he has 90 power move. The 90 power move allows this man to get a crazy ability, but just being 90 overall allows this man to get edge threat, which allows dominant pass rush moves from the edge. And that could be dangerous early on, because it seems like everybody right now just has so much time to throw the ball. So much time. Like, I don't know how many gameplays I watch. Dude just literally just roll and roll and roll and roll and roll and wait, and then roll, and then throw the ball. It's like, bro, you get the ball like 10 seconds in the backfield. What's going on? That makes no sense. So I'm hoping that this guy can get to the quarterback, which then will make our guys on the back end have a little bit more time to cover, which may result in us being there to break up the pass, or getting interceptions, or just getting mossed. That's probably going to happen. There's one of three things that can happen. But I'm hoping they get to the quarterback quickly, which will help us win some games. But I also want to try this El Toro ability, where you get a dominant bull rush win from max pass rush points, bro. The El Toro ability is going to have this Charles Johnson out here chucking dudes into the quarterback, and hopefully he can get some sacks out of it. As of right now, I know at the ability tier slot 3, you're going to go ahead and put on edge threat, but eventually I want to use defensive line, because if I notice that these guys aren't getting to the quarterback in a fast enough way, I'm going to take things to my own hand and get out here and start going after the quarterback with my pass rushers. So that is the defense that we have. Now, special teams, we got a kicker and punter. We got Michael Pilardi, Joey Sly, Curtis Samuel, returning kick specialist, McCaffrey, same defensive lines you guys can see, which is going to get upgraded obviously throughout the year, because they're going to be getting hopefully Peppers, Reggie White, and Kevin Green. So our defensive line is only going to get better, which is fine. And then team strategy wise, we got our gold uniforms. We're missing one right now because I'm cheap and training so expensive. But positive note for theme teams, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, your uniforms, your head coach, and your stadium now count towards your total team chemistries. If you're 4 points short of being at 50 out of 50 for that +2 speed, and you don't have a gold head coach, a gold light or dark uniform, or a gold home stadium, you can go buy them in the store for 1,000 training total, and you'll be out here with 50 out of 50. This is a really cool feature because I know some theme teams in the years past were just not able to get to 50 out of 50. I believe, 2 years ago, the Eagles theme team, maybe even last year, they were missing so many players to the point where they couldn't get a theme team, couldn't get 50 out of 50 or couldn't get max chemistries to get that +3 speed. Whereas now, if they were one short, these things will help you get over the hump, which is fantastic. There is another change they made, which I'm not a big fan of. So last year, I was able to get another +1 speed boost out of my Panthers theme team by upgrading my coaches and stadiums and uniforms with chemistries to give a +1 speed to offense and defense, and as well as +1 catching and all the other stuff that's important. Now these boosts will only apply to your team if you have these guys active with this particular chemistry on your offense. So last year I was able to kind of splice, right? I can go zone run from offensive line and go deep for my receivers and my quarterback and stuff like that and max that out completely and still get the +1 speed to my entire team with the maxing out of the coaches upgrades. Now these coaches upgrades only give you chemistry to the players that have that chemistry active. So on offense right now, I got 20 slots with balanced O, and what upgrading this Rhule will allow you to do, if you go ahead and unlock all these and buy the chemistries, you'll be able to put balanced O at this slot, at this slot, at this slot, every other slot basically. It goes offense and defense. I'll be able to put balanced O on 5 slots, which will put me at 25, which will put me at a new component, which will be +1 juke, lead blocking, play action, and deep route running, which is pretty cool. So the change they made was the coach allows you to help your offensive players get better chemistry upgrades because of it now counts toward their components. Now, if you got a guy on offense with zone run and you got your coach of balanced O, that zone run player will not get upgraded. I'm not a big fan of this change right now because this is really only beneficial early on, because later in the year, when you start getting players with +2 and to chemistry, +3 to chemistry, you're gonna get to 50 pretty easy. Now, if you want to mix and match, it makes sense, but the fact that you can't just go all in on offense, the fact you can't go all in on defense is really annoying. Like, if I can go 10 slots here and go offense, 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 it'd be perfect. But right now, I can only go offense, defense, which I think is a downgrade, so I can't even if I wanted to right now, max out my balanced O on offense. And on top of all that too, they have these other issues that end up blocking you from being able to upgrade your players. So right now, if you go to the stadium or uniform, hit square to go upgrade, there's something that is needed to upgrade it. I don't know what the hell that is for. It's probably gonna be some series tokens or something like that to upgrade it. But still, I gotta pay all this to upgrade this item to unlock it at least, just so I get out here and pay some trading to go ahead and unlock this stuff. So not a fan of it. If they come back and update this to where I can go like all on offense and then mix and match all on defense and they come out with a speed boost, then it's probably worth it. But I'm probably just gonna hope we get a John Madden head coach this year for the +1 speed and grind towards that. Yeah, that is gonna be the team, man. Let me know down in the comments section below what you guys think of my Panthers theme team. If you guys want some gameplay with this theme team, go ahead and smack a like on the video. I will get some gameplay out to you guys probably tomorrow with this team, and we're gonna try out this Charles Johnson, gonna try out the McCaffrey and see what 92 change direction can do for us and what Edge Threat Elite looks like on the field. Anyways, be your boy Texas. Post down in the comment section below what theme team you guys will be creating this year, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me when it was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.